girlfriend is always ranting and raving about how cute and adorable her wee dog is, and so I thought I would turn him into the least cute thing that I could think of, which is a Nazi. Buddha, do you want to gas the juice?
Under the shadow of the new Praetorian. The opinions in this piece are that of the Laughing Ogre and should in no way be mistaken for those of any sane and rational individual. Now, folks, should a man go to prison for a joke? Is Count Dankula an evil anti-Semitic bastard? Well, sit back and relax. Here comes the Laughing Ogre! Ha 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 ha! Thank you so much, Count Dankula. Thank you, Real Me. And thank you, constant viewer, the most important cog in this very auspicious machine. Today, Count Dankula, he should be getting the verdict now. Apparently, someone was playing with a Rubik's Cube, and it's just, this is a debacle that is almost unexpressible. It's almost inexplicable. If you was to try to explain to someone that understood anything from another planet, in other words, you could communicate with this entity from another planet, you were trying to explain what this person was in trouble for, I'm not sure, not only would it make any sense, but they would undoubtedly think that the creatures that live on this planet are crazy indeed. Well, now, without any further ado, I've been waiting and waiting for this moment. Look, dog, come and sit. Sit, Heil. Sig Heil. Good girl. Now, that's my German dog. I didn't come up with that idea. You all know where I got that idea from. Who was hurt by that joke? She also makes some motions and does some funny things when I say gas to Jews. I don't want this to just be taken down. How ironic would that be if they took down a Jewish person making light of stuff that was terrible for the Jews? I'm going to wrap it up this way. This is not going to be long. Two things. Number one, Count Dankula has some support, but that's okay. He needs your support. Take some time, go by Twitter, say, hey, Dank, keep your head up. We hope that you're doing good. We hope that the verdict's going to come out right. As far as I know, the verdict has already been rendered. They already have handed down the verdict. I don't know. I will check as soon as this is over. But give him your support. If he goes to jail, send a care package. Send 10 quid so that he has something in his commissary. Send him a letter telling him you hope that he makes it through. Send letters to the court and tell them that this was a travesty of justice. I don't care where you're from. Now, Count Dankula has not asked for this. I am asking you to do this now if he is found guilty. I'll be working on a little tune also if he is found guilty. Probably call it Free Count Dankula. The second thing is this. What would a person give for their freedom? What would a person give to be able to be themselves and not have to pay any kind of criminal penalty or societal penalty for it? For myself, it would be almost anything. It would probably be everything. My freedom of expression is very important to me. It's gotten me in trouble here on this platform. I don't care. I'm not going to lie. I don't care. Many people probably think sometimes, and some things have bothered me, maybe kept me up at night, made me think, no, not at all. Whereas the folks that come by church and come by this channel, I have some feelings for you. The vast majority of people out here in the cyber world, I do not know. I know Count Dankula. Great guy. Whereas we used to communicate on DM, I found out who he was whenever I seen him first on Alex Jones. And hey, look, everybody wants a little piece of him right now. I haven't been in a very tight communication with him in about the last probably 5 months. Used to talk to him quite often. I just wanted to let him be, and I knew everyone wanted to get a little piece of Dank. Now's the time, folks. Now's the time for all of us to stand up and say, we will not accept tyranny. A joke's a joke if no one finds it funny, even the person telling it. Now, and look, it made me feel so good to see Lauren Southern there with Count Dankula. And man, listen, John Cleese has spoke up. Now Ricky Gervais has spoke up. You know, we need TheBritisher. Use your powers of influence there in your mother country and your dominion there to influence whoever you can. All of us need to do what we can. That's why I'm doing this. So now I feel like I'm rambling a bit because this makes me feel bad. It makes me feel confused. It makes me feel angry. It makes me feel helpless. There's nothing I can really do but watch and wait and see how it unfolds. I can only imagine how the great Count Dankula would feel at this moment. Maybe a little more butterflies than he would ever let on. Keep your chin up, mate. All the good to you. No matter what happens, they can kill you, but they cannot eat you. You will come out of that jailhouse one day, if you even step foot into it. Now, instead of ending like I usually do, I'm going to leave you with this. A quote that I've used maybe 2 or 3 times before, but I think it's very poignant today right now. Hearken, folks. When freedom fails, the best men rot in stinking jails. And those that cry, appease, appease, are hung by those they tried to please. Ha ha ha! Free Count Dankula!